Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll watch the Toronto Raptors in this one as they go up against the Golden State Warriors here in Chase Center. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. And here we can check out the story for Buddy Hield.
And suddenly his feel for the three-point shot has left it. It's been a tough go the past 5 games. The percentage from long range, not close to what it was earlier, but he's not going to give up on it, and he'll try to get it going here tonight.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Dick is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Barrett. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. And it's Agbaji in at the 4. And for Golden State, in at small and power forward, it'll be Wiggins and Green. DeAnthony Melton out there with Curry. And it's Jackson Davis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So we're still in the early days here of this season, but Doris, for teams getting a slow start, how worried should they be?
Well, wins and losses matter, no matter when they happen. So obviously there's always a little concern. But some of this is about, do we have our full contingent of players? Is there anyone that's starting out coming off an off-season surgery? You have to figure out the context of the slow start in order to gauge how concerned you are.
Here's Agbaji. Green with the rebound. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, I caught up with Coach Steve Kerr, so we started to talk about R.J. Barrett. Coach complimented him, saying he's got great energy, a great build, and he knows how to score. So I'm telling the guys to stick to him like glue and just keep the pressure on. We'll see if that high-pressure defense can shut Barrett down tonight. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Shot from 16, and it's good off the glass.
For a good offensive player, you've got to take what the defense gives you. RJ does just that, settles into the mid-range.
Wiggins against Barrett. Outside, Green. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. Trying to find Jackson Davis and gets it to him.
Boy, Draymond Green has turned himself into a sensational passer. He can read the defense and put a pass into the tightest window.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Break since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals. The Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
Curry against Mitchell. Pass to Jackson Davis. Back to Curry. Some nice passing by Golden State. Melton kicks to Curry. Takes the 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
The failure to make shots on a consistent basis, that's going to put you behind the 8 ball all night.
I thought most of the shots they took were low percentage looks. The key in the NBA is, can you get your best scorers into their best spots? They didn't do that.
From 11 feet away, and Barrett with the basket on the assist by Dick. Barrett's got his 2nd basket of the game. Outside, Green. Wiggins against Barrett. Throws it up high.
Well, coming off that screen, head up, Wiggins makes the right choice.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Pass to Dick. Back to Mitchell. Mitchell is screen on Melton. Whistle blows, and that's going to be a travel. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You take a look at the Warriors. They're in 2nd, looking to take over the first spot.
And seeing where the Warriors are, they've gotten off to a terrific start this year. We knew they were capable of playing terrific basketball, and so far, they have not disappointed.
Yeah, and there really hasn't been any feeling out process for them at the start of the season. They were in peak form immediately.
Kuminga's come in for the Warriors. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
first personal foul.
Let's quickly bring up the 2K leaderboard for a look at the top free throw shooters among point guards. Number 1, Stephen Curry.
He's been a model of consistency at the free throw line all season. He's as dependable up there as he is on the floor at any given moment.
That free throw good from Kuminga. Both free throws good from Kuminga. Raptors have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Barrett the pass to Pirtle. Dick with it. Pass to Barrett. Pirtle with the ball. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Bucks in Milwaukee. For 3, Mitchell. And it's Melton with the rebound. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for Golden State. This, their first look at this year's Toronto squad.
And just couldn't make the most of their meetings last year. Ended up splitting the season series.
Now, here's Barrett, hoping to put that miserable performance against Milwaukee behind him tonight. Wiggins against Barrett. Wiggins kicks to Curry. Outside, Kuminga. Jackson Davis finds Kuminga. There's the triple. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Toronto trailing, and many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. GA, what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. The Warriors have found something with Draymond Green and Trace Jackson Davis inside. Green says, with the rim protected by Trace, I can just play off instinct and read the game. Jackson Davis says, being able to interchange with him is great. The things he teaches me has helped my game a lot. Kevin?
I'd love to hear those stories. Thanks, David.
What you appreciate most about Curry is his confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect from.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And the first one drops.
Despite what is a lock Hall of Fame career, Stephen Curry has no let-up. He is chasing excellence.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Kevon Looney is checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. Green comes in for Wiggins, and Hield subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. And both free throws good for Curry.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Here's Shed, guarded by Curry. Boucher the screen. Trying to get something going. Shed, that's good.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Curry passes to Hield. Green with a screen for Hield. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Here's Shed, guarded by Curry. Pass to Battle. And the shot is good.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. The Raptors out in front, up 1. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Raptors with the lead. So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. We've got Chris Boucher, and it's Mobo in at power forward. Here's Battle. Pass to Shed. 5 to shoot. Fires from 14, and he can't bank that one in. Healed outside. Now here's Kuminga. Now Podziemski. Mobo with the rebound. Here's Shed, covered by Hield. Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Here's Green after Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Buddy Hield so active on the offensive end, finds the defense in a compromised position and gets what he's looking for.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting 2.
Free throw drops for Hield.
For a guy with the shot mechanics of Buddy Hield, you'd love to see him get to the free throw line more, but it's really not his game. He is just a dead-eye three-point shooter.
He hits both from the stripe.
We will look back on Buddy Hield's career and marvel at the consistent three-point shooting he provided no matter what team he played for.
Now, here's Boucher. Still without a basket. Boucher the screen. Here's Shed. Here's Abaji. The rebound by Hield.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And there's the bucket from Kuminga.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Here's Shed. Right now averaging about 5 points a game. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Battle, covered by Hield. Battle passes to Boucher. No good from outside.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Green. An 11-point game for him in the win against Dallas.
And guys, he was also huge on defense, turning away 2 shots and altering countless more.
Here's Kuminga. From deep three-point land. A rebound by Battle. The Raptors have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Toronto working the ball around now. Pass to Abaji. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Jonathan Kuminga picks one up. The Raptors shooting their first free throws of the game right now. And he knocks down the first one. Some changes for Golden State. Trace Jackson-Davis is checked in for Looney. Kyle Anderson comes in for Green. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Jonathan Kuminga. And so he hits both. The Warriors trailing. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by, Jackson-Davis finds Curry. Curry from 3.
Curry knows what his team is doing to set him up. In that instance, just get him the ball in the catch-and-shoot game.
Pass to Shed. Boucher the screen. Down low, stolen by Anderson. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Curry with the 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Abaji, the pass to Boucher. To the middle. He's looking for Pirtle and finds him. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games. Number 1, the Raptors.
I mean, no doubt for me that they've hit their stride the last few weeks. I mean, they are punishing the defenses with that up-tempo style.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Green, he's checked in for Kyle Anderson. Wiggins comes in for Buddy Hield. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Brandon Podziemski. Now, here's Green. Scoreless thus far.
Very hard to get a shot off over Jakob Pirtle when he's that tight on you. Too much size, too much length.
And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Here's Barrett. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Doris, something R.J. Barrett can do well is put stress on that defense with his three-point shooting.
Well, he's a little bit of a streaky shooter, Kevin, but it never affects his confidence. This guy just keeps coming at you and keeps believing in himself. Historically, his shooting gets better over the course of a season.
First free throw is good.
I think one of the things I most admire about R.J. Barrett's game, he can do a little bit of everything. He can score it, board it, pass it at a high level. This young man can play the game.
And so Barrett nails both of them. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put a team away. Asked about his inspiration, he said, "I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun." You know how kids' bedtime routines are important? It's the final signal for job well done that day. Kevin?
Well said. He is a 1 of 1, D.A. Here's Wiggins, and there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Pirtle.
Oh, the ease with which he elevates Wiggins with a highlight move that time.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Warriors.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
I think let's give them credit as well for the job they've done getting to the free throw line. It's been a huge factor for them.
And the free throw, no good.
Well, getting to the line at will nowadays. Wiggins wanting to improve his free throw percentage.
The Warriors lead it. Green passes to Melton. 1:07 left in the first half. Back to Green. They set the pick. 6 to shoot. Hands it from downtown. Green's got the lead up to 5 now for the Warriors.
Boy, big time when Green is hitting from deep and definitely has the confidence to take it.
Now here is Pirtle. Jackson Davis defending. Back to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Well, I know he doesn't have to get too high to slam it home, but it doesn't take away from the force and the message sent on the dunk.
34 seconds left to play here in the half. Pass to Melton. Back to Curry. The inside game of Stephen Curry.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Wiggins against Barrett. An easy 2 points on the layup. Barrett's got 4 this quarter.
We've seen this time and again. R.J. Barrett will not be deterred by a little contact.
Curry looking it over. From downtown, and another 3 for Golden State. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Warriors lead by 6. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Steve. A good rhythm for you in the first half. What do you like most about how your team's competing?
Just like the ball movement, you know, the drive and kick. Our guys have played really well together. Just trying to move the ball, get a great shot.
We'll see if you can keep the ball flying around as we continue. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Hey everybody, with plenty of action going on right now, let's get you up to date on the latest. The Dallas Mavericks trailing the Jazz out in Salt Lake City, trying to get rid of a 7-point deficit there in the third quarter. All right, looking back now at that first half, we just saw some obstacles to overcome for the Toronto Raptors.
You can't win playing passive at the offensive end. I mean, how many times did we see him at the free throw line?
Practically none. There were a few calls they thought should have gone their way, but you can't rely on the refs to bail you out. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Raptors trail by 6. Up front, it's Green at the 4 with Jackson Davis at the 5. Curry is out there with the Anthony Melton. And it's Wiggins in at the 3, the small forward. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Now, here's Barrett. Dick passes to Purtle. 2 on the clock. Shoots over Jackson Davis. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
Raptors shooting the ball at 42%. Pass to Dick. Back to Barrett. Mitchell outside. Now here is Purtle. Jackson Davis defending. Purtle inside. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
Oh, you see Jakob Purtle powering through the contact. Use that size, young sir.
Curry against Mitchell. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jakob Purtle. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
On defense, the Raptors. 6-point game. There's a good screen. Fires the 3. Melton, no good. And the Raptors with the ball. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Warriors leading by 6. Curry kicks to Melton. Golden State moving the ball around. Curry on the wing. Covered by Mitchell. Curry against Mitchell. Curry crashes inside.
Well, the pick and roll is a play that Curry loves to operate, and he's always asking and seeking opportunities in this kind of situation.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
For Barrett, right around 21 points per, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. You know, you look at the numbers and you think that this is great, but we know that he's capable of even bigger production.
You know, the numbers look okay, but the eye test tells us unequivocally he is capable of more. That is the sign of a star right there.
Inside. Dick, that's good. Dick's got his first 2 points of the night.
Not just a jump shooter. Dick can operate inside that restricted area.
Warriors leading by 6. Pass to Curry. Green with a screen on Mitchell. Curry way outside. That one misses. It's his 5th miss. He's made 4 baskets. Here's Abaji. Jackson Davis defending. Here's Abaji. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Purtle. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Curry. The 3 has now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
Curry is in his bag. This guy has such a versatile offensive arsenal.
Curry against Mitchell. Purtle with a screen on Curry. Here's Mitchell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. They get Stephen Curry. For Toronto, they have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. And the Warriors with some changes. Fields checked in for Melton. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Stephen Curry. Chris Boucher's checked in for Toronto. And Mitchell drops them both. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Healed outside. From the top of the key. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Heald's got the lead up to 9 now for the Warriors. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Toronto. Pass to Boucher. Back to Mitchell. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Mitchell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Here's Pajemski. Covered by Mitchell. Green with a screen on Mitchell. Here's Pajemski. Boucher with the rebound. Raptors trail by 7. And here is Mitchell. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Boucher the screen. Now here's Mitchell. He's covered closely. Can't hit from in close. Warriors leading by 7. There's the lob to the hoop. Pirtle with the steal. Pass to Abaji. To the inside. 1:05 left in the third. Pirtle, the pass to Mitchell. It's blocked.
Wow, Buddy Hield sending it back. How about the defensive play?
Here's Pajemski. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Here's Abaji. Covered by Hield. Abaji, the pass to Mitchell. Now Dick. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
You never want to foul a jump shooter. Dick certainly qualifies as one.
Raptors have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6. That free throw, no good.
And you look at Grady Dick's physical gifts, and you see it's all there. Size, length, careful training, and hard work could make him into something special.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Kevon Looney is checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. Anderson comes in for Draymond Green. And Kuminga's subbed in for Andrew Wiggins. He hits the second from the line. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. To the middle. Here's Kuminga. Rebound by the Raptors. Here's Shed. Pass to Battle. Fires away from outside. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
Defense has been fantastic. Great defense. Offense, simple passes will get it done, right? You guys look great, though. Keep the pressure on.
Paying his guys respect they deserve. Likes what he sees. I like that message.
You Kevin, it's so important to praise your guys when they're playing well. Coach understands how critical it is to recognize good effort.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Setting the floor for the Raptors. We've got Chris Boucher, and it's battle in at the 3 spot. Here's Shed, has to battle. Boucher with the ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Carton. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Here's Hield. Anderson outside. Pass to Looney. Podziemski with it. Now, here's Kuminga. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Anderson. That one doesn't go. Raptors trail by 6. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. The Warriors shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th quarter. Here's Kuminga. Mobo with the rebound.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Here's a look at what's coming up for Toronto. On Friday, they'll go back home and they'll be hosting the Detroit Pistons. Then on Saturday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the Boston Celtics.
And looking at the Minnesota matchup, that's where you have got to bring your A game, especially when you know you're going to be fighting an uphill battle all night long.
First one falls for him. Curry's checked in for the Warriors. It's checked in for Toronto. Good on both. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They lead by 4. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. The shot by Looney, no good. Raptors shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Pass to Boucher. Here's Barrett. He's defended by Podziemski. Offensive rebound. Barrett, no good.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Now Podziemski. Outside Curry. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Jackson Davis is checked in for Looney. Draymond Green comes in for Kuminga. Andrew Wiggins, he's checked in for Buddy Hield. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Brandon Podziemski. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, able to listen in on what Darko Rajakovic was going over with his team. Now, he talked about keeping confidence. He said this game is close, but we know we're the better team. Now it's time to go out there and prove it. See if they can come back in this one, guys.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Mitchell. Back to Dick. 3-pointer. Sinks the triple.
And that is why this team has Grady Dick, a floor spacer coming into the league with an elite three-point shot.
Outside, Green. Curry outside. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Back to Barrett from outside the arc. Offensive rebound. Hurdle's shot is off. Warriors leading by 4. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. They set the screen. Shot clock at 6. Green kicks to Melton. Shoots over Dick. Rebound by Mitchell. Raptors trail by 4. Pass to Barrett. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Undaunted by the moment, R.J. Barrett with the delivery.
Warriors have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Curry passes to Melton. Green kicks to Wiggins. Lets it go from 14. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Wiggins. 20 points for Stephen Curry. Barrett against Wiggins. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Once R.J. Barrett sees the defense commit, he goes right into attack mode and gets himself a trip to the free throw line. That is beautiful.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
And he ends up making the second, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
He gets them to within 1 possession, but that miss puts a lot of pressure on their defense.
Green with a screen on Mitchell. It's Curry outside. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got 4 rebounds in this game. There's 1:17 left to play here in the fourth. And again, Toronto no up. He lobs it up.
Well, Draymond Green is such an elite passer for his position. His head is on a swivel.
And Barrett has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Trailing by 5. Floats one up. Wiggins with some nice D. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Curry, good.
There is nothing Steph Curry can't do on the floor. He is a Hall of Famer, and right now the defense has got to find a way to get him off balance.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Wiggins against Barrett. Wiggins with some nice D.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Now here's Curry. Green kicks to Curry. Shot clock at 5. From the arc. And Pirtle pulls it down.
not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And so they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. For 3, Mitchell. It's rebounded by Golden State. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Third team foul.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. And the Raptors call time here. 7 seconds left in the game. What's your take, guys?
Some call them wins and lessons. Coach not wasting any time making his point.
Well, maybe not his time, but this game is certainly finished. Let's get it over with.
All right, fans, it is game time. Get up and get moving. Back out for one quarter. Let's hear it for all dancers.
And they go to the intentional foul.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 9. Both free throws good from Green.
Well, this trip to the line should seal the deal. Amazing job.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much, Stephen. How special is it to share your success with your family?
That's what it's all about, man. I know, when your kids get to enjoy the game and the show, and it's fun. So I'm glad I did something good for them in the fourth quarter.
They'll remember all of it, I'm sure, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you guys.
All right, DA, thanks again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Stephen Curry.